Recording live from the Northeast Georgia Business RadioX studio, this is Northeast Georgia Business Radio presented by Regions Bank. Start building your financial confidence at Regions Bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing member. Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Northeast Georgia Business Radio. I'm your host, Tom Sheldon, and we're coming to you live from the beautiful Empower College and Career Center of Jackson County. With me today, from Wellness Within Chiropractic, I have with me Dr. Suzanne Carrillo. Doc, how are you?
I am very well. Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here, and thank you for having me.
Dr. Suzanne.
Yes.
You're here. Not Susan.
Yeah, not Susan.
Just Suzanne.
Yep, just Suzanne.
They just call you Doc all the time.
Sure.
I would if I hung out with you.
Sure.
Doc, what's up?
I'm a human being. You can call me Suzanne, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've done the work.
Yes, but...
Last I knew, they just didn't hand out doctorates.
No, they
You
definitely...
get a doctorate. You get a doctorate.
Yeah, no, they definitely don't do that.
They don't do that.
Definitely don't.
Welcome to the Northeast studio.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
I'm glad you're here. You brought a little backup, and she's not speaking, but she's here. You brought your reinforcements.
Yes, a little shout out to my sister Judy.
She's going to have to sit here through all of this.
She'll...
You buying her lunch?
Sure.
Oh, there you go. See? I got you, sis. I got you. Wellness Within Chiropractic. I'm betting you're a chiropractor.
I sure am. I actually prefer to call myself a preserving independence doctor.
Preserving independence doctor.
Yes.
Chiropractic's a lot quicker and easier to say. It fits on a business card better.
Yes, it does. Even there, it's a little bit long, too. Yes, but chiropractic is just so amazing, and it's just so much more than a lot of people realize. People don't realize that chiropractic is more than just fixing bones or relieving pain or lower back pain or neck pain. Chiropractic care helps keep your nervous system and the rest of your body healthy. That's super important.
Well, it takes pressure off the body.
It sure does. Well,
pinching nerves and pinching whatever and pressure.
Well, it's more like our nervous system helps us adapt to changes in our environment.
Right.
And maintains homeostasis or balance in our body.
That's a really big word.
Yes, balance.
Balance, okay.
Without the ability to adapt to the environment inside and outside of us, human beings would become extinct.
Quickly.
Yes.
Adapt and overcome.
Exactly.
Right.
So I think H.G. Wells said, adapt or perish, something like that.
Pretty much. And the Marines stole that and said it. Adapt and overcome, right. Sorry.
Any kind of physical, emotional, or chemical stress can cause subluxations in the spine, which are when a bone moves out of alignment, causes irritation to the nervous system.
Right.
Subluxations decrease your ability to adapt and heal, leading to bigger health problems. Chiropractic care corrects subluxations, promoting homeostasis or balance, which can help you adapt better, heal better, repair better, digest better, and function better overall. So chiropractic turns on the power of life.
The power of life.
Yep, and nothing's bigger than life.
How long have you been doing this?
Over 25 years.
20-ish years. 25 plus. You started when you were 6.
Yes.
I saw you drive in here, so I know you're at least 16.
Yes, you got me.
So, an infant chiropractor.
That's right.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
I knew you were good when I met you.
Thank you.
Where are you
Appreciate
located at? I didn't ask you that. That was rude.
My office.
You're local.
Yep, my office is on Town Center Parkway, 181.
Hoschton.
Yep, Hoschton.
City of. I got a lot of friends down there.
Yeah,
They should talk well of me, I hope, anyway.
good people.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Good people.
Well, you're in Jackson County.
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah.
I've been so fortunate at my practice. I have so many amazing, wonderful people
Oh, yeah.
at my practice. I'm so grateful.
You're relatively new to Jackson County.
Yes, I moved here from Rhode Island in
Really?
2021.
Wow, that's a jump.
Yes, it is. I did live here for about 10 years in the 90s, went to Kennesaw and went to Life.
Life College. That's no more, is it?
Nope, it's...
Is it still there?
Yep, it's still there.
Sorry, Life College. I apologize.
But my
And you
family
finally
lives
came
here.
back.
Yes, my family lives here, so...
You were the rebel of the group. You left. Rhode Island, of all the places, it's cold up there.
You know what? It's not that bad. Actually, Rhode Island's very coastal, so
Yes.
there's not a lot of snow, as much as you
Really?
would think. Yeah.
How about that?
So, and it's beautiful. The beach is
Oh,
beautiful.
no doubt, no
the
doubt.
food is great.
Or the beaches aren't white, though.
No, they
See,
are not.
if you're a beach snob, or if you're married to one like I am, that sand's got to be white. We're getting way off topic. But it's okay. That's what we're here for.
That's right.
We want to know what makes the doc tick.
Sure.
We know you're smart. I mean, that's not, we don't even have to say that. We know you're intelligent.
Well, thank you.
We just want to know more about you.
Okay.
So did you always want to be a chiropractor? What did little doctor, you weren't a doctor yet, but what did you want to do when you were young?
I always wanted to do something. I was always very into education, I think. When I was younger, I thought about being a congresswoman at one time.
Well, you still have time.
And no,
You still have time? Oh, yeah.
I'm all
yeah.
set with politics. Thank you.
Okay. Well, jump in. Do it.
But I ultimately...
I'll be your campaign manager.
Oh, well, thank you.
We'll lose, but we'll have a heck of a time, I promise.
I'm sure we would.
Oh, yes, we would. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
That's okay. I always loved anatomy. I loved science. I was always a math science person
Yeah.
in school and loved biology and chemistry and anatomy and physiology. All of that is just super wonderful.
You enjoy it.
Yeah.
You've immersed yourself.
Fascinating. The human body is fascinating.
It's crazy.
The things that your body can do and the things that your body can make up for when
we torture it.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Precisely.
Yeah, believe me, I know. That's a whole different podcast. Chiropractic right out of school, this is all you've ever known.
Pretty much. I mean, I was working for a long time, I feel like, before. I was working, I think, since I was 15.
Oh, yeah, we all were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Successful people tend to do that, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know, a lot of jobs in my early
Oh, of course.
years.
Well, those don't count. You know.
Okay.
Those don't really count.
And
you know.
I've done a lot of work at other chiropractic offices over the years, too. Owning my own practice is relatively new.
Now, is this the practice in Hoschton? Is this your first foray into self-employment?
It is not.
Okay.
I did have a practice in Rhode Island.
Right.
But just circumstances being what they were post-pandemic.
Oh, yeah. The before and the after.
I would say the perfect storm of events led me to coming down to
Brought you back home.
Georgia. Yeah.
Were you born here?
No.
Okay.
Grew up in New York.
Oh, wow.
Actually.
You are traveled.
Yeah. Well, I know the East Coast, at least.
Well, yeah.
Grew up in New York, and there we had snow.
Yeah, it's cold there, too.
Yes, it's definitely cold there.
For me, if I get above Charlotte, North Carolina, it's cold. I'll stay down here. I'm good. I like the 2 days of winter we have here in Northeast Georgia. But it's great.
I don't know. I've taken to hibernating during the summer here because I'm so used to...
Oh, it's super oppressive.
Yeah, it's very...
The summer's much worse than the winter. Just
Yes.
in a different way.
The winters here are beautiful, actually.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I enjoy them very much.
I bet you do.
Yes.
You don't have to shovel snow.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right, back to business. You are a chiropractor, a well-traveled chiropractor. This is such a loaded question. You're going to love this. So, Doc, are all chiropractors the same?
No.
I knew that answer, but now we get to hear why.
I think that there is good and bad in every profession.
Oh, of course. There's really horrible podcast hosts. Really horrible.
In my personal opinion, I feel like what makes a good chiropractor is somebody who has a really good analysis for finding subluxations.
Which is what? Deficiencies in the body?
That's when the spine misaligns.
Okay.
And it causes
Pain and discomfort.
irritation to the nervous system.
Okay. I'm slow.
That's
you have
okay.
You have to forgive me. Big words. Like, wow. I can't even say it, let alone spell it.
And
you just roll right through it.
It's been years.
I'm telling you. She's good, folks. She's good.
I think that having that analysis is really key. And not only that, but having that analysis to find the subluxations and then being able to check and make sure after you do your adjustment that you have cleared out the subluxation and that everything is functioning better. So it's important to have pre and post checks
I got you.
to make sure that what you're doing is effective.
Right. I've known some chiropractors over the years, and they would always ask, did you back in or pull into your parking space? Because if you pulled in and you had to back out, as soon as you left, you turned over your shoulder and looked, and like, oh, you just undid everything I just did. They were probably messing with me. People tend to do that. But it can also be a lifestyle change, can it not?
Oh, yeah, definitely. The thing about chiropractic care is that it's about health maintenance.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't recognize the fact that we have to maintain our body.
Right.
And just kind of go along in life. And then when they start feeling some symptoms along the way, that's when they start thinking, maybe I need to do something. But it's just like dentistry and brushing your teeth.
Right.
It's about maintaining your spine so that you can avoid problems in the future.
Mm-hmm. What, you don't stay young all the time? Father Time is undefeated, by the way.
Yes, age is inevitable, but not everybody, time is a factor also. Like not everybody that's the same age has the same health.
Well, of course.
So
going back to the torture we briefly touched on.
Exactly.
What kind of torture have you given your body?
Exactly.
Right.
And stress actually is the thing that causes subluxations. It
Okay.
could be physical stress,
or
emotional stress,
I got you.
or chemical stress.
Stress in general.
Yeah. So all kinds of different stresses that I don't know how many people you know that are not under some kind of stress. Anybody?
Just me.
Oh.
I have no stress.
You're chill, huh?
I talk for a living. I'm easy.
And you're very good at it too.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw out a number. 95% of the people I know are stressed.
Yes. So all those people need to get their spine checked because chances are they have misalignments in their spine that are affecting the way the nervous system functions, and they need to get those corrected because it'll affect your overall health over time.
Well, sure. It'll wear you down.
Yep. And there's a lot more to it than that. But
of course there is.
when your spine is out of alignment, it can set off a cascade of events that cause your body to go into fight or flight. Just like if you see like a tiger, when you get adjusted or when we adjust the spine, remove those subluxations, we're returning the body to the rest and digest mode, which is where you do all your repair and your digestion and all that stuff. So when you're in fight or flight, all those repair functions and healing and digestion and adaptation is all put on the back burner.
Right. Your body is focusing on correcting a problem, and it's not putting the resources toward other things that it needs to do. Is that a good way to sum it up?
Yes. And that's okay, or it's a good thing, I guess, in the short term. But when you have long-term chronic stress, that's when it becomes a big problem.
Yeah.
So that there's tons of studies out there that talk about stress and how it deteriorates health and leads to a lot of different health conditions like diabetes, heart disease, cancer, autoimmune stuff, all kinds of things.
So you're saying the human body can only withstand so much.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you get old.
And you get old.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
The way that I like to look at it, or health in general, I think, is that think of your health as a bucket. The good things that you do, the healthy things that you do, like, getting a good night's sleep, exercising, eating nutritious food, all of that fills the bucket with water. And all the stress pokes holes in the bottom of the bucket. So, life is about trying to get more water into the bucket.
Less holes.
And less holes, exactly.
Sometimes you just need a new bucket, I guess.
Yeah, well, unfortunately,
you don't get those.
That's right. We're born with the bucket we have.
You're right. The one we carry the rest of our lives.
Absolutely. So it's super important to take care of it.
So you're saying your spine, taking care of it, spine health, is like uber important.
Very important. Super important.
Do you have any pearls of wisdom for the masses listening?
Well,
some good stretching, hydration. What you got over there? The host knows enough to sound stupid. Trust me on that.
Well, the most obvious thing is chiropractic care.
Yeah.
Is getting yourself
Keeping
under chiropractic
it in line.
care. Yep, and making sure your body's working at 100%. That is a huge piece, and making sure your nervous system's working correctly. But also, making sure that you're doing things that are healthy, like I mentioned, sleep and exercise and nutrition and mental fitness. Those are all super important because those are ways that your body, those are the ways you could fill your bucket. As far as sleep goes, get off your devices an hour before bed. That's really helpful. Using a sleep mask to block out light. Do not sleep on your stomach. That is the worst possible position you could sleep in.
My wife will not be hearing this episode.
Yes.
I sleep on my stomach.
Please.
99.99% of the time.
Yes, it's so bad.
Really? Tell me why, please.
Because it puts your lower back, the joints in the spine are gliding joints. And when you are sleeping on your stomach, it puts your lower back in extension, or it makes your lower back go backwards, and that jams those joints.
Really?
Yep. And most of the time, you have to turn your head to breathe. So one of the things that's really one of the biggest stresses, for physical stresses anyway, in life are repetitive or prolonged activities. Those are the things that a lot of people don't realize are detrimental to your health. The things we do every day over. So just like sleeping out for hours at night, you have your head turned for hours at night, and it puts a lot of strain and stress on the muscles in the neck, and it can affect your posture, cause subluxations, all that good stuff.
Wow, now you're making me feel bad.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That was not my intention.
It's all right. I cannot sleep anywhere but on my stomach.
Oh.
I can't. It's not going to happen.
Well,
I have all kinds of issues.
We'll have to talk later.
Oh, we can.
Okay.
Oh, I will horrify you, I promise. Not meaning to, I will.
That's funny.
I'm curious, and you don't even have to answer this. Inversion tables, a fan, not a fan?
I think they're great.
I used to have one. I loved it.
Yep. Yeah. It's definitely, it doesn't take the place of chiropractic
Oh, gosh,
care.
no.
But there's definitely a lot to be said about anti-gravity,
Mm-hmm.
and taking a lot of the gravitational stress or the weight-bearing load off your body.
Take the load off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was doing like 5 minutes a day, which doesn't sound like much until you're hanging upside down.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they recommend 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well,
for the most
actually,
part.
another chiropractor told me 5 because I was doing like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I was young and stupid. Now I'm just like old and stupid, or something like that. What other tips do you have? Seriously, I know hydration's important. Good diet is always important for everything.
Yep. Exercise is probably one of the things that's missing most from people's lives.
Yeah.
And I usually try to tell my patients, just get up and move.
Yeah.
Find things you love to do. That's a huge thing. Really, there's tons of stuff on YouTube out there. Couch yoga. Being
Couch yoga.
Yeah. All different kinds of ways that you can get moving. Even just, if you're out at the office and you're sitting, get up and go to the bathroom. Get up and get a drink. Keep moving throughout the day. It's that repetitive, prolonged activity, like I mentioned, that really gets to us. Also, mental fitness is a really big key. A lot of ways that you can improve your mental fitness would be through meditation or mindfulness or practicing gratitude or EFT tapping. That's emotional freedom technique. Which is
That's a whole nother podcast.
Yes, it totally is.
Because I have no idea what that means, but it sounds really cool.
It's just briefly, it is using acupressure points to downregulate the nervous system.
It's probably not something you do yourself then.
It is.
Is it really?
That's the beautiful part about it. You do it all yourself. It's free, and you can do it anywhere. It's a beautiful thing.
I meditate. I meditate a lot. I have to.
Yeah.
I'd be throwing people off buildings or something. I'm kidding.
You would love EFT.
Well, the ladies are leaving. What? No, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, I do meditate. I take it very seriously.
Yeah, that's awesome. You definitely would love EFT because you get the same experience, or I should say the same effects in a shorter amount of time, actually.
You meditate?
I do.
Have you ever actually forgot where you were when you come to? After the meditation, you forgot where, I've done that a few times.
Yes.
Like, oh, I'm here. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. That's when you're in the zone of really decreasing stress.
Oh, yeah.
So that's an important place to get to.
That's cool. Yeah. See, I'm doing that right.
Yeah.
The rest of it is a train wreck, but see, I'm doing that right.
Well, you're filling your bucket in some ways. That's
I feel as though the human body, this is true, the human body is made to regenerate itself. Does the human body regenerate? Is it meant to regenerate itself?
There are definitely regenerative capabilities within the body,
right.
But it's also important that we give the body the tools it needs to do that regeneration.
And that's the other side of it. Mm-hmm. We put foreign matter into our bodies. We come in contact with it. We don't even know it.
Yeah.
That new car smell may not be good for you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We don't even know it's there.
I'd mentioned the chemical stress. A lot of personal care products like lotions and soaps and laundry detergent all have a lot of toxic chemicals in them. And we don't even think twice about using those things. There's a great website called Environmental Working Group, or EWG.org. They have a database where you can go on and check your personal care products and look at the toxicity levels of those. You can check your water. You can put your zip code in and see how toxic your water is.
Lovely.
Yeah, so they have a lot of good information on there
cool.
where you can check those things, and that can help you to minimize those stresses and maybe make you aware of things that you weren't aware of before.
Right, because it's the outside forces.
Yes.
I honestly believe if we were in just a quote unquote perfect world, no toxicities, no foreign matters, the human body could easily live to be 150 years old.
Yeah.
Or close to it anyway. Give or take.
You know what? They I don't know if you've ever heard of the blue zones.
No.
But the blue zones are areas in the world where people are living to over 100.
Right.
And they went in and they looked at all the things that people were doing to make that happen. And it's really, again, a lot of it's about all the stuff that I talked about filling your bucket with.
Right.
Along with, building a social community or, having a good relationship with family and friends is super important to making that happen too. Because we get a lot of support, emotional support from and stress relief from our family and friends and those relationships. the blue zones really show you what is possible. Life still gets in the way. We still have to go to work, and we still have the stresses. Imagine if we didn't have those things,
right.
And we could reduce a lot of the stress that we have, how amazing the body is and how we could live a long time.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
And chiropractic care helps to keep your spine in alignment so that degenerative change doesn't bring you down in the end. Because ultimately, it's all about quality of life, not longevity, to me anyway. And I don't want to be, old and stuck in a nursing home with no quality of life. I want to be able to be active, and I want to be able to do the things that I love to do and enjoy and be around the people that I love and participate with things with them. And that's what I want to do for other people.
Mm-hmm. And you're doing it.
I try.
You try anyway. No, you do. Any other tips?
Just a little bit about nutrition. You had mentioned about drinking water. That's super important. And eating leafy greens. But also avoiding processed food is a really big thing.
For everything.
And people don't realize what processed food is. And, if it wasn't grown on a tree or a bush and you can't go out and pick it, then it's
processed in some manner.
Right.
Right.
The closer you can eat food to the source in which it grew,
right,
the healthier it is.
Well, Doc, before we get out of here, what do you want the listeners to really take from this? Other than you're fun to hang out with. I know that for a fact.
Thank you.
You're awfully intelligent. You're a heck of a chiropractor.
Thank you.
But on the other side, what do you want the folks to understand before we get out of here?
Couple things. Really just think about what your health is worth to you. What is your quality of life worth to you? Are you going through life thriving, or are you just surviving?
Yeah, day to day.
Yep. And your health affects everything. It affects your work. When you go to work feeling good, you're more productive. When you're not feeling good, you're just doing the bare minimum.
Right.
It affects your relationships, how you treat people. When you feel good, it's easy to be kind and patient. When you're, in pain or you're sick, it's really easy to be irritable and impatient.
You might be a little cranky.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
or a lot cranky. Yeah.
It's really important that you take care of your health. And, chiropractic to me is a really big key to that. Also, one of my favorite quotes is, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Everything that you've done up until now gave you the health that you have now.
Right.
And if it's not good, then consider making changes to get you a different outcome. And don't wait. Start making changes now. Start small. It's never too late to get your body functioning. You deserve to be happy and healthy. And there are things out there that can make you function better no matter where you're starting from. And that's super important for people to know. And anyone also can get their spine checked. Everybody has stress. Everybody, all the way down to infants, toddlers, kids, and the elderly, everybody has stress and a spine. So they need to get it checked. Last but not least, I wanted to put out a challenge out there.
Ooh, a challenge. I love challenges. Nice.
There are 3 things that you can do to be healthier today. You can start today and do these 3 things.
Every day? Today? Just today? Just today?
Well, no, you can continue to do them. This is to get you jump-started on your wellness journey.
Nice.
The first one is, like we talked about, drink more water.
Hydration.
The general rule is to drink about an ounce per pound of body weight. That's really, really important. If you can drink more water, water flushes out the toxins in your body. So that will just help things tremendously overall. Number 2, like I said earlier, move around more. Get up, move, do some exercise, go up and down the stairs, make laps in your house, walk around, get some more activity. And then the third thing is to call your local chiropractor and make an appointment to get your spine checked. Those are 3 things that you can do today that will help you on your wellness journey.
Can they call you?
Sure.
You got a phone number?
Sure. It is 678-622-0079.
And there's a website?
Yep. It's wellnesswithinga.com.
Wellness Within Chiropractic in Hoschton, Georgia. Right there in town.
Woohoo.
Yeah. wellnesswithinga.com. Well, Doc, if we got it all in, was that good?
Yeah.
All right. I'm vamping. They'll play my music any second, then I have to wrap up. And there it is. Doc, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you very much.
This was fun, see?
It was awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Folks, wellnesswithinga.com. Go to the website. Check them out. Stop by in Hoschton, see what's going on. And you might feel better. I'm Tom Sheldon. We'll talk to you soon.
Savings goals keeping you up at night? Let a Regions banker help you build a Regions Greenprint plan, a free financial roadmap personalized for what matters to you. Start building your financial confidence. Visit Regions.com to find a branch near you. Regions Bank, member FDIC.